Hello there, this is Red Joy, and this is our new episode for an insane difficulty hardcore run. We're gonna go with an elf this time. I have an idea of what we're going to do. Elves, of course, get 90% resistance against charm and sleep magics. They get improvision, plus bonus with bows, short swords, and long swords. They get -1 constitution and +1 dexterity, which kind of evens itself out. It's kind of nice. I had a suggestion on an earlier page or earlier kind of video I did that someone suggested carrying kind of like an Errol Flynn style character. So fighter thief. I could do swashbuckler, but no, I don't wanna. I want to do a fighter thief. True neutral and ability scores. Let's roll some ability scores. 1897 is really good. Yeah, we'll go with that. We don't need a super high charisma because we're going to get a ring that'll help us to do that. We are going to max open locks, at least to start. Now, just letting you know, there is a mod that I have that lets me put like a ton more proficiency points into different weapon styles. I'm not gonna do that because I don't think that that's I don't think it's fair to what the character is. I'm gonna try to avoid doing stuff like that. Kind of play it as close to what I want the to the basic gameplay. This is Jania. And of course, we will be going on insane difficulty. Let's go.
Atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Faerun. It is an imposing fortress, kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
So, those of you who don't know, what I do is I will play as a hardcore run. Basically, I want Jania make it until she dies. We're not going to reload. And yeah, see how far we can get.
What do you need?
So I'm also going to use this opportunity to kind of go through kind of optimized start. These like first two videos, I kind of went through already to kind of show off what or I kind of edited them down to speed up certain factors of it. So these videos are going to be time-wise not super long, and they're going to be edited down. But yes, so basically, you know, you want to get as much experience as possible when you're going through this. That means, you know, finding the book for Fladia. That means getting the bolts for Fuller. that means getting the antidote for the cowherd, Dreppen. It means getting the sword for Hull. That means killing the rats for Revor. And getting the scroll for Firebead. Something else that thieves have the capability of doing is they can unlock a ton of things. You don't actually have to steal things. I mean, you know, steal away, feel free, but like you don't have to. You don't need to necessarily. You don't need to take stuff away from the chests that you break into. So now I made one mistake here. I should have kicked everybody out of the party, but I didn't do that. So now she's not getting as much experience. But I am going to. I did drink an oil of speed, and I'm gonna bless her. Because why the heck not?
Yes, friend?
See if there are any other spells. Invisibility is not really going to help her much. Okay. So now we're done. Any other items you pick up in there are just going to end up losing, so... Alright, so there's Hull. He gives us the Pissant reward because we're a Pissant. Here's Carbos. We're going to hit him with the stick. Hit him with the stick.
Very well. Not a problem.
Something on your mind?
There's Karan. Alright, kill the rats. And yes, we are going to speed past all of it because, like, you guys have seen them all before. Right? You guys know that I'm not going to be under threat of getting killed by a rat or getting killed by Shank. I guess, like, you could get killed by Shank. Like, it's not something that happens out of the blue. But you kind of have to be trying hard to be killed by Shank. Or be playing as a character that is bound to get themselves killed. So that's Tethtoil. Alright. We will also be clicking on him 30 times. Get ourselves 300 gold. And then we're going to start picking locks like crazy. We'll sell stuff. Steal tons of stuff. Or break into lots of places. And then we have M1. M1 is fantastic. For this run through, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to take her with us, but we will pick her up at the very beginning so we can take her stuff with us.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you.
Okay, let's go Ryan.
Listen carefully. If we ever become
Forgot that she's still hasted, so, like, she's still racing around like a maniac.
Hedge and Jania, they have long been my friends, and you can trust them. Then I can only get worse, so we must find help.
There's infravision. It's so useful. Everyone is red now.
Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
You are perceptive for an old man.
I think in the original game, infravision was supposed to be much more powerful. Like, you could use it to actually, like, track people off the screen or track enemies off the screen. I don't think it's so useful anymore.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unheard.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Are you really, Sarabok? I don't think you're being genuine when you say that you're sorry that you feel that way. You are a deceptive jackass. Dispel magic does nothing. Resilient Spear, however, does everything.
Dawn is especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee.
Hey, it's me.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna pick up Emwyn. I figured, like, if I'm racing through all of this, I might as well, like, not... I don't need to show every single bit of dialogue. So we'll gather her pieces. Now, because I have NPC interactions, I can send her straight to the friendly Armin, which is really nice, because then I don't have to worry about, you know, abandoning her in the middle of the woods. There's no point in being rude. Jania is not rude.
You are so aggravating. Tis disturbing to my demeanor.
Okay. We're going to take a ton of the stuff, get them out, and then what they're going to do is they're going to go down to Nashkel. We're going to get the diamond, grab all these lovely items, and then make our way south. Now, the big thing is I want to avoid combat in the very early part, because combat can get us killed, except for, like, against Gibberlings, which, oh, lo and behold, Gibberling. Because we can kill Gibberlings pretty easily. We get +6 to our attack, and they're going to die pretty easily. Seem quite at home. I want to open up Friendly Armin, but the big thing is I want to go down to Beargast. There we go. Kill Gibberling. Take his gold. Go down to Beargast, or open up Beargast. Let's go up to Friendly Armin first. This will not be a full solo run. We're going to eventually pick up companions, but for this first part, I'm going to just solo it out so I get as much XP as possible. Grab the Ring of Wizardry that I can't identify yet. Open up all the areas. The big thing is, I'm actually going to head down to Beargast now. But I want to open up as many areas as possible so I can just zip all around up and down the map as needed. So, easy thing. Calm Marl down. Wait until he calls us out.
Are you talking to me?
1 1 3 3 1. Dialogue is so complicated in this game. Not complicated at all. Alright. Can't identify stuff here, but we can buy the Book of the Fateful Coin. And what we'll do is we'll go... And I'm going to hold on to the diamond for now. And I will sell it... if I decide to sell it, I'm going to sell it to Thalantir. Okay. Same thing. Click on it 30 times, you'll get 300 gold. Get as much gold as possible. Alright. Try to identify stuff. Decide on what stuff I want to keep. Open up areas. Alright, so now we're down south. Again, open up areas. Kill a Gibberling. I'm not going to fight the Hobgoblins yet. I will get them eventually, because there's a pair of boots that are really good for a thief to have. Okay. There's a necklace here. Alright, and then open up the areas. Alright, Lord Foreshadow, chat with him. Your charisma, if it's a certain point, he will give you a magic ring. This ring will boost up your charisma to 18. So that's why if you want for your main character to tank charisma, you can. Now I don't know what gives that. I don't know if it's a I don't know if it is one of the mods I have, whether it's like the Thalantir mod, whether it's SES, whether it's the Tweaks Anthology, or if it's Beamdog, but all of them are good. Oh yes, get a helmet. I'm a little shocked I did not get a helmet earlier. I should have. Helmets are very, very useful. Especially now, since we're about to engage in some combat. We're gonna kill these hobgoblins. I'm not gonna show like I'm gonna show the obviously all the kiting because it's kind of important, but I don't want to obsess over it. There we go. Try to get as many gems as possible so I can sell them. Alright, go in here. You get some more healing potions. And then kill those Ogrelins. Having a ranged character in this game really is very powerful. Like, I think I mentioned it in my Companion's Guide. Like, really, like, you can have a character be, like, kind of a crappy character, but if they have a missile weapon on them, then they instantly become useful. Because just more projectiles in the air, volley fire, it's super important.
Not a problem.
Alright, trade in these items. So we picked up the letter of notice for Marianne. We got the amulet for Mr. Colquette. It gives us a nice amount. And if you're interested, you can turn in Zerlong's boots, and he'll give you 100 gold for it. I like to keep Zerlong's boots because his boots, the Worn Whispers, are a nice little bonus to stealth. Very nice. Gurki exists. You're not going to be able to do his quest until chapter 4 or 5, so... At this point, what I am doing now is I'm doing something that I should do on my thief runs, which is sneak into every place and unlock everything, and if I can get away with it, steal stuff. I'm not going to bother opening up everything to you. I did end up... You don't get a huge amount of experience from this, but you get a little bit, and you can get a little cash out of it too. And again, as long as you don't, as long as you don't open stuff and take the stuff out, or as long as people, sorry, if someone is right there in front of you, yeah, right here, for example, someone noticed us because we opened up that chest, and so they called the guards. But like, if nobody's in the room, you can do whatever you want with the chest, right? If, however, people aren't in the room, you can unlock it with no problems. People don't care. So we got a ton of gems from that. So now we'll go to High Hedge. Going across and open up this area. Anything we could do to increase our chances to hit are going to be nice. Find traps is good. And increase our stealth. Alright. The Sholdanerid. I'm going to take out Sholdanerid. See, she's doing 10 damage per hit. That's fantastic. And she gets +6. We get 5,000 experience points. And a level up. So level up. Now we can increase it to 3 points, but I think that's breaking it. I think that's a breaking of the Tweaks Anthology, so we're not going to do that. As tempted as I am, I'm not going to do that. And yeah, we're going to focus on stealth for now, but we will put 5 points into... What else do we 5 points into? Set traps.
Not a problem.
There are certain thieving skills that, like, you can get away with not having.
I can make whatever you wish for a wheel.
Yeah, I actually want to sell all this. Sell the stuff. Buy ammo. Kite like crazy. The only reason why I didn't fast forward this one is because it was such a short fight. Trust me, we will fast forward the kiting I'm doing at this early level, at least for these first 2 videos, because it is a little bit silly. But the nice thing is that with a composite bow, it's just so good. right? Now see it. One hit did like a nasty amount of damage to us, so trying not to get hit is important. Produce short sword. Alright. Go to Thalantir. Get a, we got a bag of holding. Speaking of, I promise I won't break the system, but Thalantir item mod allows you to get bags of holding, which I think are a little bit broken, but I mean, it's such a convenience factor that I don't really want to take time to deal with it. If you played the game before, you know that these guys are all evil. These guys are fishermen who swear themselves to the god Talos. He's a bad dude, and they want to kill an evil priestess up above, but the evil priestess didn't really do anything wrong in this particular circumstance, so I have no problem with bringing her back her bowl. This is a bowl of water elemental summoning. And it gives us 2,500 XP. Don't kill her. There's no point, and you don't get as much experience from it. Use the opportunity to increase my set traps. Oh, I think yeah, I actually increased my stealth as well. Unlock everything here. Alright. Opened up the area to the north. I'll kill these hobgoblins. As long as I can kill the hobgoblins. Again, more hobgoblins. More oh, yes, that's right. I was stealthing at that point. More stealth. Sneak attack. Yeah. I think this is a relatively short fight. That's why I didn't. There you go. Go all the way around.
Very well.
I know it might be a little jarring for me to like fast forward through all these little parts. I mean, it's just it gets kind of weird to just like watch my character go circle all around. Friendly arm in. She rests, of course. Where do we decide to go next? Okay, so now at this point, we're gonna go. We want to avoid Nashkel because Nashkel will open up the next chapter, and it actually closes off some NPCs. But we're gonna do something really dangerous. There's a particular enemy that will not this guy. This guy's just a random priest, but particular enemy that we can pick up or we can kill. Who he is? He's a fighter. He's like the greatest swordsman who's ever lived. And because he has these magic gloves that let him be an amazing swordsman. And we're going to kill him. And take those gloves. First, we're going to insult him. Okay, now the key thing is, keep away from him. Because seriously, he will kill you. He gets a big bonus to his attack. Gets a big bonus to his attack, and we don't want to... The only reason why I'm going into melee is to backstab him repeatedly. You see he's almost dead. Hold still! At this point, I probably could, like, just... Yeah, I probably could have just shot him to death, but I didn't. Alright, so we'll recross the bridge so we can open up the south.
Consider it done.
Yeah. Open up these areas. There's lots of tombs in this area. One particular tomb we're interested in is here. Don't kill me, please! It's like, relax, dude. So this guy is a thief. He stole a dagger. We're going to help him. He wants the dagger basically to be returned. If you return the dagger, you get 900 experience points. This is great if you're interested in not running combat, and it's actually really, really smart. However, you could try to kill that monster in there, and I think you had to have magic weapons in order to do it. We do have a magic longsword, but that thing would probably beat us like a drum, so we're not going to do that. And I think it would get you 4,000 experience. Yeah. Anyway, open up this area down south to these mountains. I'll serve the flaming fist. So we can be snarky there and say we're a band of Tarasques. Either it's cheeky or it's honest. This guy, Hafiz. Always talk to Hafiz. Hafiz is a nice guy. Tell him the truth. Hafiz will give you a protection scroll. Protection from magic. Oh, look, gibberlings. Yeah. Gibberlings en masse against a low level party can be kind of dangerous, but they do die easily. I actually had one. There's one encounter where you can basically fight against like a horde of gibberlings and have like a paladin help you out, or she asks you to help her out in killing this band of gibberlings, this monstrous group of gibberlings, and she and I actually had one instance where she was swarmed and she actually died. I was like, that's silly. Some paladin you are, right? Alright. Now I'm looking specifically for two things. One is this little cache that gets us a couple of very nice gems and a ring of fire resistance. There's this long fight against this dire wolf. I'm actually kind of scared that like she'll get eaten. Yeah, she gets hit. Yep, but we kill it. The other thing that we're trying, other point of interest we're trying to find here is that couple that was down there. This is Lena and Samuel. Sam. This is Sam. Samuel. Alright, so we're going to take Samuel. And you basically take Samuel all the way up. Ignore the wild dogs that will inevitably attack you. And bring him to Glinda Mirrorshade at the Friendly Arm Inn. And she'll give you... You have to do it within 72 hours, so basically just go straight there. Go straight there. Make sure you have everything unlocked to get there. We'll identify some items. We get a +1 sword, which is nice. And let's go kill some zombies. Each one of these zombies gets 65 XP. And of course you take out the... if you take them all out, then you get a 800 experience points by talking to the dude up front. It's well worth it. And zombies don't resist anything. They don't, like, unlike other undead, they don't resist missile. So you just pepper them with arrows and keep your distance. Then just about any character can do this. Or any character who has any inkling of missile weapons and enough ammunition. Because there's 20 zombies in all. Then we gotta level up. How are we gonna level up? We just had our THACO increase and our HP increase.
Very well.
Good deal. think that's all of them. Alright, so we're going to go back,
Done.
chat with this gentleman.
Very well.
And then we're going to unlock all these things. As mentioned, he doesn't care because he's outside. I care because we failed that first time. We'll leave him with the necklace. And the long sword. Serves him right. He should have defended himself. Or rather, defended himself against the zombies. Alright. We'll do Melicamp. You never go into melee with a ranged weapon. They'll get a +4 to attack you, and you get a big bonus, or a big penalty to hit. So, it's for you folks at home. So Melicamp, he's a chicken. Well, no, he's not a chicken. He used to be a real boy. There's some people who don't bother with this because it's like a 50-50 shot. I think it's nothing to scoff at, right? Like if you
I need to rest.
if you end up doing this and you're successful, then you get 2,000 experience points from it. No reason to be rude. It is a 50% shot. Like, it is completely random, right? You bring a skull to Thalantir from one of the skeletons nearby, and along with Melicamp. And half the time, he will die, kill over and die, and you'll get nothing from it. The other half of the time, you'll get a bonus to 2,000 experience points and a nice bonus to your reputation. With that, we're going to head back to Beargost, and I think that's going to be it for today. We're going to rest up, and then we will probably call it a day. If you like what I do, leave the video a like, subscribe, and leave a message down below. So with that, I hope you all take care and wish you good luck. We're all counting on you.